All right, guys. So we are back with the second game from Indie Showcase Saturday, and this is a weird one. So I got an offer for this from Indie Boost as well, and this is a game that is it's clearly sold way more copies than the last game we played. It's also been out a lot longer. Gods Remastered came out in December. This actually came out last May. But I saw it was a brawler and I was like, okay, well, I gotta know because I friggin' love me some brawlers. So this is a game called The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. Yeah, and it's pretty well reviewed. Funny enough, the developer of this game, at least based on the suffix of his website, is Russian as opposed to Japanese, which this kind of really looks like. But oh, I already said that Infinite. It probably will. Yeah, I might have to actually disable the Skyman button during Indie Showcase Saturday so that I don't have to deal with copyright claims. But we'll see about that. So yeah, this is a brawler, 16-bit style. Looks a little River City Ransom-ish, which immediately got my attention. Needless to say. And yeah, it's done by this person named Yeo, which looks Japanese, but if I recall correctly, their website does end in .ru, which doesn't necessarily mean they're Russian, but yeah, ringo.byyeo.ru. So I don't know if Byyeo is a separate thing. Okay, that's definitely Russian. There's also a game he made apparently called The Rest of a Stone Buddha, which also looks like a philosophical shoot-'em-up set in France 70s. Huh. Interesting. See, I love old-school brawlers, and I love stuff like River City Ransom, so I think this might be right up my angle. So yeah, we're going to give this guy a try and see what it's like. I am very curious, needless to say, so we're going to fire up this sucker and see what we got. It was really weird adding this game because I add all the because most of these games are not in the player.me database, which means they won't show up on Mixer. So I manually go and add them all a couple of days before I do one of these streams. It was really weird adding this one. Okay, so the GUI can be in English, Russian, Japanese, Chinese, or French. So he's got a lot of language support. And hey, look, working controller support. Take note, Robot Riot, Gäste Flinkensagen. Low bitrate guitar. I can already tell this is going to be weird, y'all. It doesn't look like... It's nice pixel art, but it doesn't look like it scales up to 1440p very well. Let's check the options. I'm going to guess there's probably not too much. Oh, scale. There it is. Yeah, it just uses scaling. So this game was probably made in Game Maker or one of those other inexpensive toolkits like that. A lot of games that are made with this pixel art style, they don't actually have resolution settings. They have a base resolution and then they just scale it up. So yeah, that's probably what this does. So the problem with that is the higher the resolution a monitor you have, the worse it will look. Like, it'll look blurrier because it has to scale more. So if you were like playing this on a 4K display, this would probably look terrible. So just keep that in mind. So I guess me and the other guy are the blue. Okay, the enemies in this are durable. Now, I'm not going to be too cynical here, but the one thing I will say is that games on Steam made by Russian developers that have a lot of upvotes, yeah, I tend to take those with a little bit of a grain of salt. But we'll see. This could be a bit of a gem. There are gems like this on Steam, too. Actually seems to have half-decent translation here, given that the website didn't. Oh, look at me. I'm smoking on a subway. Now, Russian bots was a big problem with Steam Greenlight. Not so much with Steam user reviews. Steam apparently has some anti-botting measures that are actually pretty good. So it may very well be that this is just a gem. Like, I've seen some games made by super obscure devs that, you know, that just come out of nowhere and that end up actually being pretty cool. So I want to give it its due. And you know what? I love brawlers. I just love the good, mindless, simple fun that a brawler brings. I know it's a genre of game that really doesn't add up anymore. Or that really doesn't like work anymore in this era, but I love it. Wait, oh my god, guys, there's a okay, 10 out of 10. There's a dedicated button for flicking your cigarette. You can just waste cigarettes like a mofo. Look at this. I'm pressing the Y button to do that. 10 out of 10. Oh, hi, angry girl. Open the door now. Yeah? How about yeah? Not gonna like it so much when your dress is on fire, are you? Freaking show you what happens when you don't open the door. Hey, she won't talk to me. Oh, we made it off the train. Okay. I do wish this had native resolution support, but I'm gonna say, like, the animation's not bad. Oh. I put my smoke down. I entered this fight in style. Hold right shift to be in guard mode. That, I don't know if you noticed that I'm not playing with a keyboard. That is probably... Okay, that is right... Wait, I think it's right bumper. Whoa! Oh, wow! Party skills? Oh, wow, this has a whole, like, combo system and stuff in it. And an actual party members. Now, can I switch between them? Doesn't look like it. Foods. Tonkatsu sandwich. This is a very Japanese game. Grades. Oh my god, do you have to go to school? Okay, I'm actually very curious now. If you have to, like, be a street gangster, but also, like, go to school and stuff... Oh, by the way, you can't fight with a cigarette in your mouth. You have to stylishly flick out your cigarette before you can fight people. I just thought I'd say that. Wait, press X and Y to jump. Okay, recognize that properly, funny enough. I'm not so much on the 2-button jump systems. That's never been my favorite thing. I prefer to have a dedicated button for that. Hold right shift to be in delinquent mode. Oh, look at me. I'm a-walking with my hands in my pockets like I just don't care. Oh, look at me. I got my smoke and my hair and my fancy haircut. I'm a rebel man. What is game? You know what? I might be beginning to see why this game has some upvotes. It's got heart and charm. I can already tell that. Sound effects are a little meh. Oh my god, will you sit down already? Jeez. Okay, there's some punches being thrown over here. So I presume everybody in blue is my buddy. This game also doesn't appear to have co-op, which it really seems to be screaming for, frankly. Like, talk about a game plus punch pow! This game feels like it really should be, have co-op. Do you? I did watch somebody pull their pinky off in The Night Comes For Us last night. I got bashed on the head. Great. There's a surprising amount of writing in this, actually. I guess this has a fiction and a story. Badasses from Kohona. Hakutaki on the train. 3 schools ganged up, not bad. Huh. Yeah, it is. I wonder if this guy makes his own music or not. It kind of sounds like that. We're gonna hang out here and look cool until nighttime. We're gonna be nighttime badasses. Okay. Very Japanese themes here. Isn't it Ringo Ishikawa? Hey, Marius, how are you? Welcome, welcome. That what I mean. Okay, there's the occasional translation slip up here. Whoa! Well, yeah, this is indie show. This is my second indie showcase Saturday, Marius. So I'm going through a series of newer indie games that I was offered press codes for recently. So we did Gods Remastered before, and this is a game, I kid you not, called The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. It's developed by somebody in Russia, but it's a pixel art platformer based on Japanese street gang stuff, I guess. It's rather interesting. Oh, okay. Late title card. So this actually came out back in May, but I was offered press code for it recently, whereas the last game came out in December. Interestingly enough, this game seems to have a pretty half-decent following of user reviews on Steam. But yeah, it's made by a single person from Russia, actually. Almost a year later, when he got out of traction. Also, it has minor RPG systems in it. And there's a screen in this called grades. So I think you might have to go to school in this game too, and we have to know what happens with that. I shriveled inside after hearing this. Goodbye, Sensei. Wait, were this martial arts students? I would think so, yeah. So wait, Sensei is your guidance counselor? Yes. I thought it was only a one-day thing like the Olympics. The Olympics aren't a one-day thing. There's a lot of dialogue in this. You're thinking weird for a future Yakuza. Okay, so they're trying to do that. Okay, so this is a place. So this is also like River City Ransom, and there's places you can go into and talk to guys with. Does it? Interesting. I don't know. This music sounds simple enough that I wonder if the dev made it, but it also might be a royalty-free thing, in which case this video will probably get copyright struck to hell and gone too, but... Monthly pass will be 30,000 yen. Okay, well, I guess I don't actually have that. Wait. You can actually weigh yourself. How about I just take one of these, like, irons and throw it at your head, and then just go from there. Well, this place doesn't look shady at all. Oh, a TV VCR combo! I always wanted one of... Or a Famicom! I want one of those, but then I don't have a TV to play it on. But I also have, like, no money. Wow, it actually sells the Famicom. So this clearly takes place in the 80s. Oh, hey guys, can I beat the snot out of you? No, apparently not. But I am just gonna look cool. I'm gonna enter delinquent mode. Press left shift to show menu. Yeah, well, we went over that. Starve? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm hungry? It does. Okay. Now I'm apparently just hungry. So this is not so much a brawler. It's actually a little bit of a... It's a little bit of a story-based RPG, it would appear. Yeah. I mean... It's made by a kid in Russia. He did know what hungry means, though. Can I beat up any of you guys? Apparently not. Exactly. Oh, this looks like the Nintendo headquarters, kind of. I don't actually, like, I have no objective right now, so I don't know what I'm actually looking for. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, wait, we're back in school now. Wait, what? Well, yeah, definitely. No, it's not. Judo club, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, okay, so we can actually... 6 to 8 p.m., so we can actually... We can actually do that, I guess. Hey, yo, sensei. Well, I'm apparently bad at school. And I guess I get... It says scholarship, so what, I get money if I'm good at school? Man, I would have been way better at school when I was a kid if that was what they did. This is actually a little bit of a story-based RPG. Ah, yes, this is Japan, all right. There's the squat toilets. Can't use them, can you? No, of course not. Oh, oh well. Music is kind of cool and funky. Apparently I can't run any faster, though. All I can do... Oh. Oh, right, I'm out of smokes. Yeah, they're a thing in Japan. So now that I don't have smokes... Well, Japan has the fancy toilets, too. So now that I don't have smokes, I can just flip a coin like a cool guy. Okay, so there's piles of classrooms. A little bit of a goal here would be all right. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't know where I'm going. Apparently this school has a lot of floors. Yeah, I want to do that too. Goro? Telling your fortune, Ringo, it's solitaire. Okay. Goro's not a fan of his sister. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, I am honored to accept your waste. Oh, it's 8 p.m., so apparently we get kicked out of school at 8 p.m. But you're about to black out at 8 p.m.? Bro. What the hell, man? No, oh, maybe. But it also was right at the strike of 8 p.m., so I have a feeling he was... I guess so. Okay, it looks like she's gonna maybe guide us to where we need to go. Definitely a lot of lore to this. Probably a little bit of visual novel going on here, clearly. Learning my history. Today we'll write on the many papers. Many papers. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a button I can hold to scribble. In my funk class. Plus 1%. Yay, I learned something. Okay. Yeah, they do. That is they do. Oh, wait, was there another one? Sorry, I missed one. Oh, you're right, there was one I missed. Hang on. Wait, I ran there. Oh, you can run. Oh, interesting. If you double tap a direction, your guy will run. You don't even have to hold it down. Your guy will just keep running. Actually, apparently I can't talk to them now. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't see that. Can't talk to these guys either. So I don't actually know what this game costs. It's on Steam, but I haven't checked it out yet. But still solitaire, eh, Goro? Well, you fight the good fight, man. The soundtrack is oddly appealing. Oh. That's a bell. No, well, it does. Well, yeah, because they had a dark colored name when I was in there the first time, but then when I went back, I couldn't. They were gray. Oh, did it? Did he? Okay, I didn't see that. Hang on. Oh, the fact that you can run is really nice. Oh, apparently I can't go into any... Oh, no, wait. 1749 Canadian probably means 15 US. He just rounded up the regional pricing for Canada. That happens a lot. So 15 bucks, which You know what? I can't say yet if this game is good or not because I haven't done a lot yet. I mean, we'll go for a little while longer, but I can already tell this game has heart, man. This game definitely has heart. You can tell this was made by someone with passion. I finished Zelda yesterday. Jesus, that escalated quickly. You know what? Steam reviews are fine. Just you gotta read a bunch, because some of them are bad. But if you do a little bit, like spend 10 minutes going through reviews for a game and look at the ratings of the ones where people clearly put time and effort into the reviews, like where they actually wrote more than 5 words. And I think they're a very useful metric. Honestly, missing user reviews is one of the Epic Game Store's biggest failings right now, in my opinion. Though a lot of people would disagree because there are lots of places to get impressions on games from, but I find for really obscure titles like this, where people typically don't cover them on YouTube and stuff like that, though, user reviews are good because there are people who will actually cover... these games will have niche audiences on places like Steam that will talk about them, whereas even places on YouTube often won't talk about games like this. Like, I bet there's not a lot about this game on YouTube. There's probably some, but probably not that much. Holy crap, H. Sasaki is a friggin' brown noser. What is this? The library, I guess? Hi, Nami. Oh, I can read. Tap into the source of power. Oh, look at this! You dedicate time to reading books, and they probably help level you up. Wow, really? So he's got a bug bounty system. That's neat. I'll buy you, if you find an algorithm how I can recreate a bug, and I'll buy you any game on Steam as a gift. That's neat. So I presume, okay, so you spend time reading, and I guess if I finish this book, I probably get a power-up or something? Like I said, man, I have a very good sense for telling when a game has heart, even if it's not a good game. I can tell if it was made by someone who you could tell really cared and really was dedicated to it. Like, this guy has heart. It's very clear. This guy is passionate about what he makes. Yeah, and the level of detail I love. Like, that's the thing. That's what I liked about River City Ransom. River City Ransom was just a brawler, but it was a brawler that had RPG mechanics in it. It had different stores you could go to. It had different things you could do to level up your character. Like, it had depth to it. It wasn't just walk and around and beat up people. It was actually... like, it actually had depth to it. This book's about nothing. Did I seriously get nothing for that? Damn it, Nami. I want my time back. What, it's just a prank, bro? Oh, this lady's pretentious as friggin' hell. Five-minute routines to blow your mind. Mantras for every day. These are all terrible. These are all terrible. Okay, you know what? I want to read. I want to learn how to not be a chump. That's a lesson I have never personally learned. Hey, yo, de-chumpification, that's a good thing. Come on, I gotta learn how to not be a chump before I have to go home at 8 p.m. to go to bed for 12 hours. No, the brightness is changing. The colors are changing because of the time of day. So the sun coming in, I guess, is a little different. This sucks. I'm wasting so much time on nothing. I assume this is there is some kind of point to this, but not right now. I've wasted my time at the library today. Thank you kindly. Yeah, I did, Adam. Yeah, best family game if you want to murder each other horribly. Don't get me wrong, the Overcooked games are good, but also they inspire, like, hatred and rage. Yeah, I think so, eh? Oh, Monday and Thursday is lit, dog. I guess I better run. Nope, can't go that way. And honestly, this soundtrack is pretty good. Like, it's generally pretty chill, but it's got a little funk to it. It's, hey, Foxy, how are ya? I didn't expect to see you here. You're watching on that Israeli internet. I guess Mixer has some good egress servers over there. How's the trip going so far? Yeah, Were Tiger. Foxy is on a trip right now to Israel. Her husband works for a company we know well. And given where she is, I'll let you figure out which one. But yeah, I bet you're getting used to the time. So did you actually use any? Did you use like jet lag app or anything like that to try to figure out the math for that? Oh, sweet! We're getting a free burger before we go pass out. A poker one, like in Vegas. Video slots? Great cash. I thought you couldn't do that in Japan. Isn't that why the pachinko parlors exist and have, like, the gift shops attached to them? I kind of want to buy the soundtrack to this game, too. I have a feeling a lot of this might just be royalty-free stuff, but, like, there's some good... It's got a little good funk to it. So there's clearly a bit of visual novel to this, obviously. This game has a lot of character development. You woke up and it's 9:22. Oh, God. Ooh. That's rough. $3,000? Okay, well, you know what? $3,000 in yen is actually not that much. Okay, it's 21:40, so I guess it was just that day I needed to go pass out. Nice! Let me know how that is. I'm very curious about it. You actually gonna go in it? I mean, you must be, right? Interesting how, like, there's all these different gangs that we're seeing now, but we don't appear to actually be interested in fighting any of them. Whereas that's all we did at the start of the game. Nice. Oh, let me know how that is. I am indeed curious. Okay, now it's getting late. Look, the sax has come out. You know the night is upon us, because the sax has arrived. Still don't know where I'm going. Oh, hey, Mang. There's quite a number of screens to this. And by the way, this, as I said before, this entire game was made by one guy. Like, that is... There's a lot of art in this. Yes, please do. I would love to see those. That sounds really cool. Oh, there's some funk. I gotta say, guys, there's a little something to this. Like, not a lot has happened so far. I don't really have a clear objective, and I'm a little confused as to what's happening. And so far, it's been a lot of like socializing and school stuff, and not a lot of actual fighting guys. But oh, okay, these guys are okay. Oh, listen to this funk now. This game just has all of the best funks in it. This game gives, I would say this game gives 0 funks, but it gives all the funks. I kind of really dig the soundtrack of this. And also, like, I think this is really cool that this is a game made by some young guy in Russia about 80s Japanese street gangs. And it seems to be actually, oh, the day's turned over. But it feels like one of those old school Japanese games. Like, it feels like a River City Ransom or a... You guys okay? Everything's closed. It feels a little bit like a River City Ransom or something. Also, yeah, there's a dedicated, like, light up and flick a smoke button. Which, how dope is that? Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm really compelled by this. Like, it feels like there's something to this. I'm beginning to see why this game has some positive buzz on Steam. It really does feel like there's something to this. Also, yeah, there's a dedicated flick your smoke button and a dedicated look delinquent button, which just means you walk slow and put your hands in your pockets. But this game really does feel like it has heart. Oh, wait, what's this? If I hold the back button on the controller, it fades out. What is that? Oh. Oh, that's annoying. That takes you back to the menu, but it doesn't automatically save. It looks like it just took me back to the beginning of the second day. So that would have been nice to know, because it looks like I just have to do the entirety of the second day over again. Well, okay. That I'm not so big on. But now I can not waste time reading those books about nothing. I guess. I'm scribble like a mother fiend. Look at all this history I'm writing. Oh, so much history. That guy at the front is like, today we learned about our ancestors. You'd better write quickly. Oh, and you know what? I earned 2% instead of 1 because I actually wrote it down. So, yeah, man, I don't know. This feels like there's something here. Are you coming to the disco with me? Oh. I know, right? That's not right, man. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to spend a ton more time on this because, I mean, it does seem like we have gotten the gist of it in the sense that it is a brawler, but it's a brawler with RPG systems, including a dedicated, including like there's a party, there's food mechanics in it. You apparently have to go to school and get good grades. Hey, look, I got my literature up to a C, I guess. Yeah, a life sim with brawler mechanics, which, I mean, right? Like, what is even that? I don't know, but I think it's cool. Like, you've got all these stat points, you've got all these other things, you have socializing you have to do, you have to do school stuff, but also you're trying to become a Yakuza, I guess, and you're trying to, this is like Yakuza, like, you know, the Sega Yakuza series? This is like Yakuza the early years. It's, hey, I'm on to you with your goddamn scam books. Yeah. That's true, but I don't know what this has in terms of, so there's no community guides whatsoever for this right now. Yeah, Kid Yakuza. It's like Saved by the Bell with Japanese gangsters. You know what? What the hell? Let's try one of the other ones. Oh, wait. Hang on. I gotta stop. There's a class. Wait for me! I'ma go class. I'ma learn mang. Except it's not this class. That would be pretty amazing. Actually, you know what? I don't know what you can do in class, because I'm guessing you can choose not to participate in classes if you want, right? So, like, I can sit here and write. Okay, so I can't get up. Oh, but I can... Oh, look at this. Oh, I can slack like a mother. Look at that. Oh. Yeah. So, I'm going to guess that there are benefits to doing that. Like, there's probably benefits to choosing not to learn or to be delinquent or to do something like that. Like, I'm guessing it affects your way through the game, so it probably impacts your, playthrough. In terms of, like, how you either advance or how the story goes. So I'm sure this has multiple endings and multiple different ways you can play through it. So, huh. Right? There should be buttons for that. I mean, there's a dedicated button for flipping a coin or, like, putting your hands in your pockets to look delinquent or flicking your cigarette. How is there no, like, spitballs and stuff like that? Right? I gotta go make friends with H. Sasaki and friggin' Leech there. Because, yo, that dude's a school mang. All right, let's try to finish up this book that we started. Also, you can interrupt the books, which I think is kind of cool. You don't have to read it all in one sitting if you don't want to, so you can kind of balance it out. I don't know, guys. You know what? This seems interesting to me. This game, like I said, this game clearly has heart. It's clearly made by someone who loves their craft and who really wanted to make something cool and different out of it. And yeah, it's not just another brawler, which is what I thought it was. It's a brawler that, like, takes the idea of light RPG mechanics that was in River City Ransom and actually makes them deep RPG mechanics. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think there's something to this, and I see now why people like it. Definitely niche, I'm gonna say. This is like a brawler meets a little bit of a visual novel. Oh, didn't know that's how the brain works. The things you could learn. Okay. It doesn't look like I got anything out of it, but at the same time, he didn't say this book is about nothing. See, also, I'm guessing I have to do things to earn money, and I have to get out there. Like, I have to probably go to the... You know what I should do? I have to go to the store and buy food, I think, because I'm starving. Which I'm sure will actually impact me later. I'm guessing that either makes it so that you pass out at some point, or probably that you can't fight as well, or something like that. Alright, this is where he says he buys me a burger. Now, what I wonder is, does this game have the attention to detail where I'll actually be satiated because of the burger that he bought me? Or will it still consider me starving? Nope, full. Nice. See? See? That's attention to detail. Yeah, so if you press and hold the back button, you see how the screen fades out? I did this by accident. That takes you back to the main menu, but it doesn't save. So it's based on your checkpoint, which was at the start of the second day. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Which Bruce Lee movies do you have? Why Bruce Lee? Why not Bruce Lee? I understand that appreciating high art requires one to reach a certain level of awareness, but such is my mission, my burden, to bring culture to the masses. Look at the fucking hipster shades this guy has on. Oh my god. Man, fuck you. I'd like to, man. You know what? Yeah. This is what I think of your culture. Man. Yeah. That was funny. Ooh, Jim, can I do something here? Notice I don't light up cigarettes in here. Okay, apparently I can't do any... The gym guy just told me to GTFO, so... Wait, is this where I was? Yeah, it is, okay. This is the playground that I can't go any further in. Can't seem to do anything here either. Except smoke in it. That's what you do as a rebel in a playground. Can I go in here? Oh, this is the burger joint. Ringo Mang. I didn't even go to high school? Well, you did better than most people would. Gonna place an order. I don't really need one. You know what? I'm gonna get some ice cream, which apparently I can keep in my inventory. You know, I got special refrigerated pockets. Ooh, what's this? Hello, is Ken home? Hello, Ringo. No, he's not here right now. Okay. So that's Ken's house. Well, you look shady as hell. Yo, where are you going in such a rush? I wonder if you can actually follow people to their eventual destinations. Hey, Braz. Just fine, upstanding citizens hanging right here. Oh, hi. Okay. It's rather odd to me that oh my god, wrong neighborhood. Wow. This game will F you up, man. Holy crap. Clearly I was not ready for that, but okay, I just woke up at home the next day. Man, what a night, right? Or did this take me back to this? Okay, it said game saved. Now, is this the third day, though? Or did it take me back to the start of the second day again? No, it's the third day because what's-her-name's not here. And it said game saved. So, okay, well, you know what, guys? I think that's a good place to leave this one off. You know what? There's something to this. That is the Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. It is... $17.49 Canadian, which probably means $15 US on Steam. It actually has been out for a while. It came out last May. Yeah, there's something to this. It's a brawler with a bit of visual novel, with a bit of RPG mechanics in it. Yeah, its all-time peak is 70 players, which isn't very much. But you know what? For a one-kid indie dev from Russia... That's not bad. Average playtime is 3 hours and 36 minutes. Oh yeah, Steam always tells you when you purchased it. It's done that for a long time for me. Or maybe Enhanced Steam does that. I'm not sure. I have the Enhanced Steam extension installed, so maybe that's what does it. I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't buy this. I got it as press code. So, yeah, this is in browser, so I'm using screen capture. So, Yeah, so that is Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. It's available on PC and Mac for $15. It is, as it is a port that is, if you have a very high res monitor, it might not scale up very well. Just be aware of that. It may look a little blurry for you. But, and yeah, you got to like a little bit of the life sim, a little bit of the visual novel, and you got to like brawlers, obviously. But it's got heart, man, and I love any game that has heart. It really does. So yeah, so that's the second game in Indie Showcase Saturday. We're going to switch it up to an interesting kind of driving game sort of shortly, one I'm actually really looking forward to. So if you did watch this through on YouTube, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, etc., etc. And for those of you on Mixer, don't go anywhere. I'm going to be starting the stream, or stopping the stream and restarting it for the next game. So hold on 2 seconds, guys, and I'll be right back as Indie Showcase Saturday continues.